Right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, call Halal Yahweh by Hashem, Hamashiach Yahushai. And it shouldn't be a long, drawn out lesson, because we're not Christian over here. We get right to the point. Just want to go into rap music being in the Bible, because it's obvious. All praises to the Most High. Right, and it's been on my spirit for a little while to bring this out. So first, this is the Strong's for Psalms. Well, one of the Strongs, right? H4210. And the biblical usage means melody or song, right? I don't even have to mention today's music, especially the rappers that we have now, are very melodic with their flows and just with the structure of their raps, right? But we've always been like that since ancient time, right? King David, the brother, was writing bars this whole time, right? The Strong's definition, it reads, by implication, a poem set to notes. Right? What is a rap song? It's literally lyrics with music. It's literally a poem of notes. Right? And it's gonna be people that, oh, but it ain't rap music. It's rock, right? It was jazz that David was was playing, was bringing up. But I've never heard jazz music, with such violence in it, right? So let's get a few precepts. Actually, first, let me get the other Strongs for songs. All right. Should be H5310. Or Salat 2167. And Hebrew it is Zamar, right? And its outline, biblical usage is sing praise, make music, right? To play a musical instrument, to make music sing, right? Give praise, hence to celebrate in song and music. Only in poetry, right? In the lexicon, pipe, play on a reed, and original meaning, hum, murmur, right? Which would be mumble rap, as the old heads in rap would call it today. But let's get some precepts on it, right? I want to get let me look at it in the KJV first. Let me get Colossians 3:16, right? And it reads, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, right? Let me get a precept real quick, because it said in all wisdom, right? Because a lot of brothers gonna say that ain't rap music in the Bible, but we gonna prove it. Right? So Sirach 1:1, you would have to go to the bottom of verse 1. all wisdom cometh from the Lord and is with him forever. All wisdom, right? Let's jump back. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom. So whether that be left hand or right hand wisdom, right? Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom. Because you're in the flesh. You're going to go through some left hand wisdom at times, right? Especially in captivity to sustain you. That's why you got the book 48 Laws of Power. It's and 50 Cent has his own version of it as well. 50 Laws of Power, right? And in the book, you can see identical precepts, right, that the Bible has. Like not letting a man, the glory of a man is to pass over transgression. In the 48 Laws of Power, it has a law in there that tells you pretty much the same thing, right? Let people get away with some things. Don't let them, don't create silent enemies, as the books tells you to do, right? But let's keep going. Teaching and admonishing one another, right? Teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs. Now let's be real. Israelites today, a spiritual song for them is not going to be rock and roll, right? Maybe for some. But I'm talking about you feel it in your spirit is when you hear that 808, right? When you hear some drums, right? Certain beats, you feel that, right? And it reads, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. So, of course, you have that left hand rap music, but you also have the right hand, the righteous rap music, right? That the Hebrew Israelite community is putting out, right? Artists is coming out, putting out their music, right? And you take your pick to what you like, right? But it says teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns. So this music is a teacher, right? And I know that our people ain't gonna learn from the jazz music. Our people ain't gonna learn from the rock and roll, right? From the country music, right? So let's keep going. Let's prove that rap music is in the Bible. In so many words, right? It's the same thing. A poem with music. What is rap music? A poem with music. Right? Now look at this poem with music. The brother said, happy shall he be that taketh thee and dashes thy little ones against the STNOEs. The brother had bars, right? Now you're going to tell me, a Christian going to see this, and if you think that rap music is not in the Bible, you still have that Christian spirit, right? Because we do the same thing in our rap music. We talk about the ops. What we gonna do to the ops? This is what King David is gonna do to the ops. This is what's gonna happen. Khan, right? And it's so many examples, right? Let's keep going. And it reads Psalms 149:6. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. This is a spiritual song we talking about right here, right? But that Christian spirit is usually your grandma or your auntie or your uncle, right? If he was in the church, or your daddy. When you reading this book with the spirit of a scholar, you're gonna see these things, right? The parables are gonna start to unravel. Look at that, I'm rapping right there. The parables unravel, like the bars just come through you, right? As an Israelite, right? And it says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, right? To bind their kings with chains. That's the salvation cut right there. Salvation cut. If everybody getting saved, then why the kings being bound with chains? Also, slaves are going to be in the kingdom. Cut right there, right? Because rap music is in the Bible. Rap music taught Israelites so much before they came in the truth. And now the righteous rap music is teaching them even more, even much more, right? And it says to execute upon them the judgment written, right? This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord, right? It's the famous Nat Turner precept, you could call it. Famous Nat Turner scene. But I could keep, going through examples of Psalms, but you pretty much get the gist. Rap music is in the Bible, called Hello Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And I'm going to say Shalom.